being an authority site, maybe the listing came up. That would intrigue me to know that answer. You know what I mean?
That's a good question. Let's find out. What would you
Yeah.
type in, Bob?
Oh, well, something related to your bands available for to perform, and then name the city or something like that.
Right. I don't, just doing a quick Google search here. I don't see where any of my ads or the Craigslist stuff is coming up. What is coming up, and maybe we'll talk about this on another episode, are the other alternative ways to book gigs. Gig Masters comes up. Gig Salad comes up, Gig More, which are Sonic bids. So there are lots of other ways to book things. I'd like to kind of make this episode Craigslist
Right.
specific. So unless I type in Craigslist, here, let's try that. Let me see that.
We're actually live Googling for you right here as you listen.
Now, what's happening here is, I guess it does work. So if you type in, let's say, need a band in Wisconsin on Craigslist, you will actually get like the musicians. It actually just goes right to the musicians community. But there are some specific ones. So I'm thinking it's more of a Craigslist thing. It looks like as I'm examining the Craigslist thing, so many people are on it that I think they're probably searching within Craigslist, not necessarily searching from Google, so.
And that fascinates me because it never occurred to me that venues, because usually venues they seem to be inundated with bands wanting to play there. So it wouldn't seem to me that they would be going out of their way to go seeking, but maybe I'm mistaken in that. Obviously, if they're checking out Craigslist, needing to fill open dates or looking for new acts.
I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? How it works. So I'm going to take it a couple of steps further, and I'm going to experiment. I've just been doing it with my '80s cover band M80, but I'm going to actually expand that to my duo because it seems like a lot of people right this minute, FYI, guys, get on this, are booking their summer patio shows right now. So if you're thinking about booking summer dates, don't wait till May or June to book your summer dates. You book your summer dates now for fairs, festivals, and patio gigs, because like in Wisconsin, you can't smoke in the bars anymore. So what they do is all the smokers go out on the patio. So they've actually moved all the bands outside in the summer, so the everybody that smokes can have live music outside. So it's kind of interesting. So it's great for bands that are a little bit lower volume, like acoustic duos or whatever, because they can't have like full blown rock bands outside on the patio, which is really nice. So I'm going to do a Craigslist ad for that, and I'm also considering doing ads for on Craigslist for my Mr. Billy for schools, and because there's communities for everything. So I'm thinking if I could find like a community here. For instance, like I'm brainstorming while we're talking, but there's like a child care community, there's a parents community, stuff like that, pets. I'm thinking whatever offering I have that could be something these communities are interested. Let's say, for instance, I'm playing at the Pet Expo, which is a gig I've been trying to get. I could actually put the posting up in Pets and say, hey, come see us playing at the Pet Expo. Why not? Or looking for gigs. I don't know. This is really new, and I'm so excited about it. I want to share it with everybody right away.
And I think we've mentioned it at various times. I'm involved in a lot of areas of creativity and doing art and all this and all this stuff. But I've been the last couple of years I've been really doing a lot of teaching and performing improvisational comedy, a la Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Right.
And there seems to be a lot of energy around it because it's so different. Not everyone does it. And a lot of people are intimidated by it. And so so I've been having a blast teaching classes on a regular basis and setting. But I'm actually. I am interested in finding venues that would be interested in bringing an improv show to their venue. And so I've just been doing it by word of mouth and places that we go into. It never occurred to me to post on Facebook or to post on Craigslist. Looking for a venue who's interested in trying an improv comedy night. I bet maybe I get some response.
What I would do is I might not do the musicians community, but there's one called events. Mm-hmm. So clicking on events right now, I'm seeing things like job fair, 4-H club, but I'm also seeing band live music. I'm seeing, so why not be the first person? Because obviously, venues like fairs and festivals, because they're doing like 4-H and stuff and all that. And then there's collectible show. There's this retreats. There's some schools, lots of school stuff. So what I'm thinking is, what you do here is you post something here, you'd be the first one. Looking for a venue for our comedy improv, and venues are posting here for other things. And the nice thing that I'm finding is that if people are posting in there, they're checking it. You see what I'm saying? Right. So in other words, if I'm a venue and let's say I'm doing music and I need a band, I'm still going to check that section, and then I'm going to see other bands that are available. Well, you might find the same thing in in the community section, Bob. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to try that.
Yeah. Go. I mean, where venues are promoting their existing events, they'll happen to catch my listing.
Absolutely.
And then you can post videos with your. Post the images. You talked about the photos, but can't you also have YouTube links or whatever? And
well, I don't know if you can embed them or not, but you can definitely put the links in there, and then people say, bam, excuse me. In fact, that's totally what I'm going to be doing. So I mean, this seems to be the new thing that's like the best kept secret in getting gigs for bands right now. At least to me, anyway. I mean, it's a gold mine. I mean, what have I done so far in a week or two? Let's see, 3, 6, 12. We're talking a couple of $1,000s worth of work in just a couple of weeks. So that's got to be good, right?
I think so. Yeah. So I really enjoyed this, and it was a little bit more. Well, all of our shows are organic in that we don't overly prepare for them, and I purposely did not ask
overly.
We don't. Okay, we don't prepare at all. But so you all, your listeners, were discovering the details of this as I was, as the semi pseudo interviewer here. But I think this was really valuable, and I'm actually going to test this stuff out with my improv stuff. I'm like, wheels are turning now.
So we're gonna go back to our roots, and we're gonna have a challenge. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna challenge everybody to take a look at Craigslist today. Everybody. I mean, I know we have thousands of listeners. I mean, I know this. I checked the numbers. This time, I want to hear from all of you. I want to blow up that speak pipe. I want to blow up the Twitter. I want to blow up everything. I want to know if you put an ad up. I want to see your ad. I want you to talk about your ad. Tell me about your ad, and let's put that speak pipe address out there, Bob.
Yes, you can leave us a digital voicemail at speakpipe.com/Mr. Buzz Factor, and that Mr. was this MR Buzz Factor. So speakpipe.com/Mr. Buzz Factor. You can use your phone. You can use the built-in microphone on your computer to leave us a digital message, and if we can use it, we'll actually incorporate it, and we'll hear your voice in the show, and then answer or comment on it.
Yeah, and actually, let's do sort of a part two. We haven't done one of those in a long time. If it's okay with you, Bob, what I'm thinking is. We talked about Craigslist today, and then hopefully we'll get some SpeakPipe or some Twitter or some email that'll tell us how people used their Craigslist and what their experiences were. And then let's talk about the other alternative gigging sources like we mentioned today, Gig Salad, Gig Masters, Gig More. Maybe we could talk a little bit about that in the next show. What do you think?
Yeah, and I want to talk about something that I've done to promote my improv classes is using the free press release services on some of the news sites. Has been very effective for me in that. Yeah, so we can talk about that too.
All right, sounds great, man. Well, I think we wrapped it up for today. So if you're interested out there, if you're listening to today's show and you're somewhere in Wisconsin or a neighboring state, you'd love to book a fantastic 80s tribute band. That's M80. You can find me on Craigslist, or go to Billy's Bands, BILLYSBANDS, BillysBands.com, and you can see my M80 band, Mr. Billy, Love Cats, Big and Tall, all the crap I do. That's awesome. And if you want to book a date with Bob, where do people book you, Bob?
Book a date?
Yeah, man.
That's another area of Craigslist.
Yeah, that's right, man.
You mean for the improv or just for whatever?
No, let's talk about the improv, man, because everybody needs to laugh.
Yeah, well, so this is very localized. So it's if you either are in the St. Louis, Missouri area, or you know somebody who is. I actually don't have a actual domain name for it. But if you Google improv classes St. Louis Bob Baker, you'll find me. There's a page on my Buzz Factor site that has a lot of information, or I have a Facebook page too. If you just put in improv if you use the keywords improv, comedy, classes, and my name, you'll find it. I know I'm making people Google me, but until I get a URL for it, that's the best that I could do.
Didn't you even listen to our last show, Bob?
I listened to it, but I didn't. GoDaddy. Well, this is another thing. They used to lure you with these $7 domain names, and then you could always find a renewal coupon to get to renew them at a there's like no it's all $15 now, no discounts on renewing unless
which is why you should always use our sponsor, hostbaby.com.
hostbaby.com for all your hosting needs for musicians, authors, and other types of people.
Speaking of that, this is a music marketing show, Bob, so do you have some cool music marketing program or something coming out you want to talk about before we say goodbye?
Yeah, we'll just go to thebuzzfactor.com for all my music marketing stuff. I've got a program starting April 6th. It's called Get Important Stuff Done, Passion Project Edition, where each participant has one project. I'm assuming it's going to be a music-related one for our listeners, but it doesn't have to be. It can be for a book, for a play, for whatever, and you focus 30 days on spending every day doing that. We partner you up with a success partner and mastermind groups, private Facebook group, weekly calls, and on and on. And that's starting April 6th. You can find out about that at thebuzzfactor.com. And my new book, The Empowered Artist, will be available for sale later in April. I should say. Very excited about that too. So always cool stuff swirling in my world.
I just do gigs.
But you do a lot of them, and you do them well, sir.
Thanks, Bob. Hey, thanks, everybody, for joining us, and we'll see you next time where we talk about other unusual ways to get shows. Thanks.
All right. Have a good week. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Are you still there? Excellent. Now would be a good time to visit hostbaby.com for your free 30-day trial. Of course.